It's a beautiful day for remote learning, a beautiful day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a studently day in this beauty wood, a studently day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a student just like you. I've always wanted to teach in a classroom with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my student? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my student?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Miss Nichols' Neighborhood. It's me, your teacher, Miss Nickel, and I'm here with my best remote teacher helper, my sister Kaylee Nickel. Hi. Hi. Today we are learning all about tally charts. Ooh, I know, it's exciting. Maybe you remember from in class when we would use tallies to track our votes for our classroom party. Or maybe you remember when we've done past learning about tallies. Well, today's lesson I think is pretty cool because we're going to learn all about tallies and then see it in a chart. You might be like, what? That's okay. You'll see it in just a little bit. But before we jump into reading charts or graphs, I wanted to review what tally marks are. Okay? We know that we usually write the number 1 like this, okay? 1. Well, if you were going to show the number 1 in a tally, you would just go 1 tally. I know, 1 and the tally look pretty similar. Depends how you write the number 1. But if we were going to write the number 2, you would show 2 tallies. It's like here's 1, 2 tallies. It's not the number 11, no, but that's 2 tallies. Okay? Now, let's look at how we'd write the number 3. How many tallies do you think I'll have to write to show the number 3? 3, yeah. To show 3 in tallies, we'll go 1, 2, 3. It's like when we would use them to keep track of votes in our classroom party. You might see them in math or other parts of school or life. Tallies can help you keep track of information, write numbers. Let's keep going. To write the number 4, how many tally lines do you think I'll have to write? 5. Yes, you're right, Kaylee. To show 4 in tallies, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty cool. Then 5. How many tallies do you think I have to draw or write to show 5?
I'd say 5.
5, yes, but we don't just go 5 in a row. There's something a little special about 5. Watch. To do 5 in tallies, you count it out. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to do 5, you take your tally and go across the 4 you just made. Oh, that's why 5 looks a little special, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be really hard to keep track of numbers and tallies if all we do is just keep drawing lines. We make tallies in groups of 5 when we can. So whenever we see this, we know, oh, there's 5. Okay, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go on to number 6. Okay, we're just going to count to 6 and make the tallies. I'm going to show you, okay? I think we'll have to use some of the 5 here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember 5 is special. Go diagonal. 5. Then you take your pencil, give it a little bit of space, and do 6. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you see this as 5. What comes after 5? 6. Okay, that's how you'd write 6. Let's go ahead and review how we'd write number 7 in tallies. I think this is kind of fun. I love it. Here we go. To do 7, you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. Special 5. 5. Then keep doing tallies. 6, 7. 7. Good job, Kaylee. So 7 is written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or you can also view it as, oh, there's a 5. And you keep counting on. What number comes after 5? 6, 7. Awesome. So let's go on to the next one. See how we'd write 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Special 5. 5. And we keep making tallies. 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Maybe you're starting to see the pattern. One kind of expands out, and after 5, we show 5 and then how many more. And this is how we're writing numbers in tallies. Let's keep going, okay? We're going to review up to 10. Now we have number 9. Once again, let's count up to 9 in tallies. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is special. Go across. 5. Then keep counting. 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. So 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or you could view 9 as, oh, there's 5. Keep counting on. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, let's get ready for number 10. 10 is a little special as well, because 9 was made by 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 10 is actually going to be 2 5s. Let's go ahead and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, 5 is special. 5. And we keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9. I have one more line. It's the 5th line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 has got to go across again. Whenever you're making your 5th line in tallies, it's special, goes across. So 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or like we've worked on counting by 5s, you could even more easily read it by saying, oh, there's 5, and another 5 is 10. And you would keep on writing numbers, 11, 12, so on and so on, the same way. Okay? Well, hopefully this has been a little review about tallies. Basically, tallies are drawing tally marks to show a number. And remembering that 5 is special. The 5th tally goes across the group. We're grouping them by 5s when possible. Let's keep this fresh in our head as we get ready to view and work with and read some tally charts. Okay. We're back with our first problem using our reviewed knowledge about tallies and being able to read tally charts. Now you might be like, what's a tally chart? Well, an example of one is right up here. A chart is a way to organize or show information in a way that hopefully other people can read and understand it. So let's go ahead and look at this chart up here. Let's start with the title. It says favorite subject. This chart was a survey, basically asking people the same question. A bunch of people were asked, what's your favorite subject in school? Or your favorite thing to learn? Then they took those answers and put it into a tally chart to show a mark for each vote for each subject. Because over here it says subject, meaning some people said their favorite subject was math. Some people liked reading. Some people liked science the best. Then we go over here and it says tally. This shows how many people voted or said their favorite subject was math, how many people liked reading the best, and how many people like science the best. Then on our chart, we have some blank spaces. It says total. That means we have to read how many tallies or how many votes each subject got and write it here. Then afterwards, we'll have some more questions to answer about the chart. But let's start by doing our best to read how many tallies there were for math. How many people said math were their favorite subject? Let's do our best to look at each tally, and it's okay if we don't automatically recognize what number that is, because we'll count the tallies together. So we're going to count together, okay? Ready, set, count with me. 1,
2,
2, 3. Good. How many tally marks are there?
I say 3.
3. That means 3 people said math was their favorite subject. So we take our writing utensil and we help finish the chart and say total 3 people said math was their favorite subject. I love charts. It's so organized. Awesome information to see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next subject, reading. Let's see how many people said reading was their favorite subject. Okay? And if we don't recognize what the tallies say, we can always count the tallies ourselves. Okay? Let's go ahead, count together. Ready, set, count the tallies with me. 1,
2,
2, 3,
4.
4, then special 5. How many people said they liked reading the best?
I say 5.
5, yes. So we're going to write 5 over here.
Here.
5 people liked reading the best. 5. Maybe you're like, oh, I recognize that special 5, and you didn't need to count each tally. That's even more awesome. But however you gotta solve it, you try your best, okay? Let's go on to the last subject and see how many people said science was their favorite subject. Once again, we're gonna read the tallies and then write how many people.
Ooh.
Ready? Set. We're gonna count them together. Count with me. 1, 2. How many people like science the best?
2.
2, yes. So we write 2 over here where it says total. 2. Awesome. Now it's even easier to read. We see math. 3 people said math was their favorite subject. Reading. 5 people said reading was their favorite subject. And science. 2 people said science was their favorite subject. What a nice looking tally chart we finished up there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to use the same chart to answer some questions, okay? The questions down here want to know that has the colored book, the red book like there is for math. I know it might be hard to see. Then it says math. It wants us to say, hey, how many people said math was their favorite subject?
Ooh.
Well, that's easy. We just look back in our chart and how many people voted or said math was their favorite subject. Let's look at the chart. How many, Kaylee? How many people said math was their favorite?
3.
3, if that's what you're reading at home too? Yes. So we'll just take our writing utensil and say, yep, 3 people said math was their favorite subject. Awesome. We used the chart. We're answering questions. Let's see. We have just a few more questions. Then it also asks us for how many people like reading the best. Do I have to just guess the number? Or can I look up here at my chart?
Good.
Look at the chart. Yeah. Kaylee, how many people said reading was their favorite subject?
I say 5.
5, yes. So we're going to write 5 right here. 5 people liked reading the best. And then our final question. How many people like science the best? Well, let's look at our chart. How many people like science the best?
2.
2, yes, we're reading the tally chart to answer the question. 2 people like science the best. So we write that right down here. 2. Awesome work. We used a tally chart to help us find the total number of votes or how many people said it was their favorite subject in a survey when they're asked the same question. Then we read our chart to answer some more questions. Okay, you'll probably have problems like this in your learning packet. I tried to make sure you didn't have any problems that asked you to go do your own survey or ask people, because I know that's hard right now and we're all supposed to be staying home. But if you do happen to get one of those problems where it's saying, hey, go survey or ask people and tally it up, I don't want you to have to leave your house or anything. You can just create your own tally numbers, then carefully read and write the numbers correctly, okay? But hopefully I only put problems where the tallies were already there. Who knows though, okay? Give Kaylee and I a few seconds. We're going to come back with a different tally chart and some different questions to answer. Here's our next tally chart to read, finish filling in, and then we have some questions to answer about our tally chart, okay? Just like you're going to see in your learning packet. Let's go ahead and look up here at the tally chart. This time, the title of the chart, or what it is about, is what is your favorite color? So this chart is about a survey, people being asked the same question, what is your favorite color? And then they did a tally for each vote people said for their color. So if someone said they liked red the best, they put a tally to vote for it. The colors that people said were red, blue, purple. Then we see the votes, the tallies. Now it's our job to count up or read the tallies and write the total number there. So looking up here at red, we see some tallies. Let's go ahead, look at the tallies. We can count them up and see the total. Let's go ahead and count together the tallies, okay? Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, special 5, then keep going, 6, 7, 8. Yes, how many people said red was their favorite color?
8.
8. Good. So we take our writing tool and we write 8. Total amount. 8 people said red was their favorite color. 8. Let's go ahead, look at the next color. Okay, let's go ahead, count those tallies up, or maybe you're like, oh, I already see what that is. Great. We're just going to double check by counting them, okay?
Yeah.
Let's count together. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3. How many people said blue is their favorite color?
I'd say 3.
3, yes. So we write 3 as our total. 3. Good. Now, let's go down here to purple. Let's do our best to read how many people said purple was their favorite color.
Ooh.
Looking here, do we maybe already see that it's the special group? Maybe you remember, oh, I remember that means how many? 5, yes, good job, Kaylee. And you can even double check if you need to by counting the tally marks or lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, special 5. When we see that, that means how many?
5.
5, yes. So how many people said purple was their favorite?
I'd say 5.
5, very good. So we write 5 right here. Awesome job. We've completed our chart. We found that red, 8 people, it was their favorite color. Blue, 3 people was their favorite color. And purple, 5 people said it was their favorite color. Now we have our nice completed tally chart. We have just a few questions to answer about it, okay? Our first question, I know it might be hard to see, so I'll make sure to read it for us. Says, how many people chose red? Again, how many people chose red? Do we just make up a number, or do we read our chart? Good. Read the chart. Look up here at red, go across. How many people chose red as their favorite color?
8.
8, yes. You already have the info there. 8 people said red was their favorite color. So we use our writing tool and write 8. Awesome. See, and I love these charts and graphs. It's reading them. It's so fun. Okay, let's look at the next question. It says, how many people chose purple? Again, how many people chose purple? Do we just make up a number, or do we look at the chart?
I think good.
Look at the chart, yes. So we find purple. You can match up the words, okay? How many people said purple was their favorite color?
I think 5.
5, yes. If that's what you're reading too, yes. So we write 5 right here. Awesome. I love it. We did the chart. We're answering questions about it.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Next question says, do more people like purple or blue? I'll read it again. Do more people like purple or blue? Ooh, so that's a comparison question. Do more people like purple or blue? When they're saying do more people like, they want to know what had the most votes, the bigger number of people that said they liked it. Which color has more tallies in it? Which one has the bigger number? Well, let's look. Blue had 3 people say it was their favorite color. But purple had 5 people say it was the favorite color. So did more people like blue, or did more people like purple? What's bigger, the 3 or the 5? What's the bigger number?
I think 5.
Yeah, 5 is the bigger number. There's more tally marks. So which of those colors was liked more? Purple, yes. Make sure you read the question carefully, because even though red may have the biggest number, they're not asking about red. They're asking about blue and purple. And so just comparing those two they wanted us, we saw that purple has the biggest number, or more tallies, so more people liked purple. So that means we're gonna write purple right here. And if you're not quite sure how to spell it, you can look at the chart. Purple, P-U-R, purple, P-L-E, purple.
Purple.
Good. We have one last question, okay? Just for this chart, one last question. It says, how many fewer people like blue than purple? I'm going to read that type of question again. It can be a little tricky. How many fewer people like blue than purple? So once again, we're comparing blue and purple. When you're hearing the question, how many fewer people, I want you to think in your head, subtraction. You got to do subtraction, because they want you to take 5, the 5 people that said purple, and then you take away the 3 people that said blue, find the difference between the numbers. How many fewer people like blue than purple? So purple, 5, and then let's take away that number we're comparing, 3. So I'm going to say bye-bye to 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Then you can see how many you had left. How many fewer people voted?
3.
Well, check carefully. Count your fingers. 1, 2. So So how many fewer people?
I say 2.
Yeah, 2 fewer people. When you see that, how many fewer people, that means subtraction. So in this case, it was comparing purple and blue. We did 5, take away 3, and we were left with 2. 2 less people voted for blue. So we write 2 right there. That's probably the trickiest of the questions you'll see. That's why I'm just going to straight out tell you. When it says how many fewer people, that's going to be subtraction. Okay? Great job. We finished up a tally chart, read the tallies, wrote the number of votes or tallies. Then we answered questions about it. Like how many people? We had to read the chart. We had to compare numbers, like do more people like? We had to look at numbers. Compare the answers and votes. And finally, how many fewer people? We had to do some subtraction there to compare the numbers. But we did it, okay? In just a little bit, Kaylee and I will come back with one last problem, one last tally chart to work on.
Yeah.
We're back with our last tally chart practice and reading and answering questions about it for this lesson video, okay? Here's our next tally chart. The title, or what it's about, says, My Favorite Season. So they asked some people what their favorite season is. The seasons people answered were either summer, fall, or spring. Over here in the tally column, we see summer, how many people voted for it, fall, how many people voted for fall, and spring, how many people voted for spring. Now our job is to write the total in a number that's easy for us to see. So we're going to read those tallies and write the number here. Let's go ahead and look at summer. Let's see how many people said summer was their favorite season. You could sit here and count each and every single tally. You could. Maybe you already recognize, oh, there's that special group of 5, right? And then you just keep counting on to read the tallies. So we have 5. Then what comes after 5?
6.
6. Good, Kaylee. Then
7.
7. Good. So how many people said summer was their favorite season?
7.
7. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and write 7 right here. Yay. Nice and easy for us to see. Okay. Let's go on to the next season. Fall. Let's once again do our best to read how many people liked fall. You could, if you need to, sit there and count each and every tally. If you need to do that, totally. Let's go ahead though and try and just count on. We see that special group of 5, that bundle of 5 right there. So we know there's 5. Let's count on to see how many more though, okay? So there's 5. What number comes after 5?
6.
Good. 6, 7,
8.
8, 9. How many people said fall was their favorite season?
9.
9, yes. So we once again take our writing utensil, fall, and write 9. Awesome. Okay, let's look at the last season on this tally chart. Spring. Let's go ahead. I don't see the special 5, so it's less than 5. Let's go ahead and count how many people said spring was their favorite season. Let's count it together. Ready, set, read with me. 1,
2.
2, 3, 4. Good. How many people like spring?
I say 4.
4. Very good. So we write 4 over here. Awesome. Nice job. Now that we have a completed chart, we see summer. We see the votes. 7 people voted for summer. Fall, 9 people voted for fall. And spring, 4 people voted for spring. Now that we have a nice complete chart, we move on to the questions. Ready? Our first question, I know it might be hard to see, so I'll make sure to read it for us, says, how many people like fall? Again, how many people like fall? Am I going to just make up a number, or do I need to read the chart?
Okay.
Read the chart, yeah. So it's saying how many people like fall. So I'm going to find fall. Let's see what we found. How many people liked fall that they voted for it?
9.
9, yes. So using that information for our chart, we answer the question. 9 people liked fall. Yay. Let's look at our next question. How many more people like summer than spring? Let's read it again. How many more people like summer than spring? This question isn't just asking about one season, it's asking us to compare 2 seasons. It wants us to look at summer and spring. It wants to know the difference between these 2 numbers. When you see how many more, you need to think in your head, subtraction. You gotta find the difference. There's because 7 people voted for summer, but only 4 voted for spring. They want to find the difference, okay? Their spring was 4. How many more people voted for summer? So we need to do some subtraction here. We take the bigger number 7, and we're going to subtract the 4 votes for spring to find the difference. We can just even use our fingers for some quick subtraction. 7 votes for summer. Take away the 4 votes of spring. Let's see the difference. Take away or say bye-bye to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more people voted for summer?
3.
3, yes. 1, 2, 3. 7 is 3 more than 4. 3 more people voted for summer. That's the difference, and that's our answer. So we write how 3 more people voted for summer than spring. 3. Whenever you read or hear that, how many more, think subtraction. Gotta do subtraction. Take away.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at our last question. It reads, how many people were surveyed? I'm going to read that again. How many people were surveyed? That means how many people were in this survey. Not just how many voted for one season, but how many people voted in all. So that means we need to add up all these numbers or count up all the votes, all the people who voted. Okay? So again, if you want, you can add up all 3 numbers. That'd be great, probably faster. If you need to even, because no excuses, we got to solve it. You can even count all the tally marks, all the votes, okay?
Right.
In fact, I'm even going to do that right now. Just start at the beginning. How many votes were here? 7. I'm going to keep counting or adding on. Add up all the votes to find out how many people have voted. 7. And I keep counting on how many? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How many people voted? 20 people. Yes. So we write 20 right here.
Ooh.
20. Awesome job. During this lesson video, we have learned all about tally charts. How we can read tallies and write the total number of votes or the number of tallies in a number. Then we had some practice answering different questions about tally charts you'll probably see in your learning packet, okay? I'm just going to remind you, do your best to read and double check by counting those tallies very carefully. And read those questions very carefully. I understand if you need to ask a family member for help reading some of the words. Just try the best you can and have some fun with the tally charts, okay? Have a great rest of your remote learning day. Bye.
Okay.